Sensei and I are going to take you through a couple of ideas around guard retention, especially with no gi, and a couple of stages of retention, because we have a couple of tools that we can use: posting, framing, high legging, rounding the body, and rolling. But they're not always appropriate, all of them at the same time. So we'll look at a couple of scenarios. So the first scenario is we're seated here, and then we recline, and our partner looks to pass the guard by throwing our legs by and dropping down into like a tight position here where they're really closing the gap, right? And so this is, again, with no gi, when we get our grips on our partner, it's good to have grips, but sometimes your partner moves so quickly that it's difficult to do that, and before you know it, they're down here. So our first line of defense is to post. When we post, if I can, I'm going to reach both hands to this far arm. This arm is the one that's going to look to control my head here, right? So I want to post here and here, right at the deltoid, right down here at the elbow. And now, as he comes dropping this knee down to get hip to hip with me here, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to escape the hips and then just slip the knee to the inside. Okay? Alternatively, you can sometimes, if there's a lot of space, pommel your leg over the top and use the pommel as a method of replacing the guard. So from a position where our partner passes the guard quickly and drops to a hip, we can frame here, hip out. The elbow can be on the floor as a frame, okay, or you can be stiff arming and we can bring our bottom knee inside. Alternatively, we can sometimes, if we feel like there's difficulty here, we can push and then we can pommel and bring this leg over the top and use that as a way of recovering the guard. So that's what happens when someone passes tight, right? Okay. So then we also have a situation where our partner passes the guard here and like we miss the shoulder. So he drops down here and like we miss this initial grip. Maybe it's because he's already gotten low, or we feel like we've kind of, we're just not able to post. And there are a million reasons why. Maybe the head is low here, or we feel like we're behind. So when this happens, if you feel like you've missed this position, there's not enough space for you to post on, we want to start to turn away from our partner. Now, when we do this, we have to be strategic. We're not turning our back to our partner here so that they can move around and put their chest on our back. Instead, we're going to look to use this inside arm as a post on our partner's shoulder so that we can plant our feet, turn our knees away from our partner, and then roll up onto our shoulder. So as he moves around to continue the pass and go to the back, we're able to bring our hips back in front of us so that we can make space to put our legs back in, and so we can retain our guard. So once again, your partner passes the guard here, and you're losing, you miss this grip. Now from here, we've got to find a post so that we can bring our hips up and recover our guard like so, okay? And then the third scenario we're looking at is when your partner leg drags you. So when he leg drags here, the post can be difficult, our knees are turned away, and because of this grip, it can also be a little bit hard for us to get our hips up off and rotate through underneath our partner, because your partner can use this leg drag grip to hold you. So whenever we feel that this is happening here, we're going to turn to face our partner and cross our outside leg over our inside leg. We're just looking to find a post. Okay, this foot can post on the thigh, it can post on the hip, it can even post up here on the chest. If we post down low, we want to be careful that our partner doesn't start to look to attack like estima locks and things like this. But we are going to post so that we can square back up and end up here with our partner. Okay, so one more time, off of the leg drag. When our knees are in tight, our partner drags the leg, we're looking to recover our guard by taking our outside leg in this fashion. You can post on your partner's knee if you like. And then there are more advanced variations of each of these passes where we move into submissions. This is kind of the most obvious one, where our partner drags, and now from here, we can begin to move around the corner into various leg attacks and go into submissions. But the idea behind the retention aspect is we have a frame and then a knee elbow escape. We have a rolling escape where we go up onto our shoulders, and then we have an escape where, or a retention tool where we post our opposite legs, scissoring our legs to be able to square back up to our partner. So this is a kind of quick overview of retaining the guard with no gi when someone's looking to pass, but you can find each of these tools inside your training as you start to look for them, okay? Thank you so much for watching. We'll send anything to you here. See you soon.